is no measuring how kind you are. Here I was, ready to do this, but I don't think I can now. That kindness of yours can be a real curse sometimes, you know. Even when I was consumed by absolute darkness, your voice alone could still reach me. That's how I made it back. This is it though. My very last chance. My last chance to make things right. The profound darkness has already manifested inside me, and it's too late to stop it. But if I die right here, right now, I can finally lock it away forever. I can stop this, once and for all. So if that kindness of yours won't let you do what must be done, then I'll do it myself. It's only going to swallow you up, too! Just listen to me! I don't want you to stop me! I've made up my mind! This is the way I want things to be! I only ever used to do what I was told! I never knew why I wanted to protect everyone! Why we had to fight! But not anymore! I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago! I've thought all this through for myself this time! I don't want to protect everyone. I don't care about saving the world. It's just you. I want to save the world because you're in it. I just want to protect you. Listen, I'm not scared. There's nothing that can scare me anymore. Okay?
Awaken, Clarissa! No. Awaken, Shion! I am ready to end this accursed cycle once and for all. Please, lend me your power. As you
wish. What are you...
Suitable as you may be for this, in the end, you are part of ours. Now I am Dark Falls. Why then, shall I not be the one inside of whom the darkness gathers? To save the one person I wish to protect. If I can save her now, that is enough for me. I need nothing more.
sorry. I'm so sorry. When it mattered, I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I ended up costing you your lives.
You may not know it, but you and I once made a promise together. Don't cry. Smile.
We have received the profound darkness. Now she will live on, as will you. But know this, it has not been eradicated. Eventually, it will take shape once more. I have never seen a timeline in which the profound darkness has appeared with the Dark Falls by its side and been defeated. And yet, I have never seen a timeline in which she was rescued either. The rest depends on you. Go and weave a timeline beyond the reaches of omniscience. Consider that our one and only final wish.
No, that just wasn't fair. Leaving, before we even had a chance to thank them or say goodbye. How could they? But I was told to smile. So for now, I'll try. I'll keep this smile up until it's okay to cry. After all, they said the profound darkness would come back. And since it's essentially our fault it's been revived, we ought to be the ones to destroy it. I assume the Dark Falls are also on their way, and we still have to do something about the fall spawn. Our plates are totally full. Who has time to stand around crying? Right? There's no time to waste. Wait, that's so strange. I really tried to smile. This shouldn't be... Stop! Stop it! Come on! How can you say that to me right now? Now you're the one not playing fair. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't think I could keep my promise. I missed you.
It's wonderful what you've given me. A new light to see the world again as I'd never seen. But how can I rid this sorrow away that lingers inside of me? And how can I live up to the love you gave when you saved me from the dark? Bright stars to see, how beautiful all you've given me. Once more I feel more than I ever felt before. But how can this be the way it's to be if you are not here to see? And how can this all be how it's
So hear me out. To be painfully honest, I was pretty sure we would fail. All my calculations said that between you and Matoi, one of you wouldn't make it back. I was even running simulations to figure out how to keep arcs running after the loss. Well, now it's all out the airlock. I have to take all my calculations and estimates and go back to square one. Honestly, I've never been so glad to get the math wrong, or to learn that I have a sneaking suspicion that Shion feels the same way.
But we're not out of the woods yet. That still leaves us facing one major problem.
Welcome back, Matoi.
Thanks, Xiao.
Your new outfit looks like a perfect match.
Yes, thanks for that too. But about what happens next?
Ah, of course. You mean the profound darkness returning, yes? You both saw Persona when transformed into the profound darkness, right? It may have managed a swift retreat, but I'm sure it'll be back before long. Of course, we'll be in perfect shape to greet it with guns blazing. We're getting ready for arcs to face it, with the 6 at the forefront. You, and you too, Matoi. We'll get through this battle, thanks to the two of you. Get ready, because we're going to be asking a whole lot of you.
Right!
The profound darkness has been revived. At this rate, it'll devour the entire planet of Nefarious and regain its full strength. If that happens, it'll mean the end of the universe. We must stop it at all costs. It appears to be anticipating that we'll attack when it attempts to devour the planet. Looks like it's gotten a head start on us by churning out Gemini en masse. We're talking some really mind-boggling numbers here. If we can't break through that Gemini wall, we'll never be able to reach the profound darkness itself. It probably wants to devour the planet and go on spreading throughout the universe, while we grapple with its minor distractions. We can't let that happen. If we don't stop it right here and right now, the universe will end. Everything will be fine, though. If we have you, I'm certain it'll all work out. There's no need to prepare for every scenario. No. We all know that you can do this.
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely.
The path to the profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
Completed!
Are you alright? What happened to the profound darkness? Right. No, of course you don't know. Even I can't feel it anymore. But I think we finally put an end to it, didn't we?
It might not be the decisive win we'd hoped for, but it seems we've at least blocked the profound darkness from manifesting itself.
Shao!
I couldn't be sure just looking at the numbers alone. I'm glad I came to see for myself. There are traces of the time stream everywhere here. It's remarkable. Then there's the profound darkness, which we fought back before it could be resurrected. And for one fleeting moment, I sensed the presence of Persona.
What does it all mean, Shao?
For the two of you, this may be heavy news to bear, but will you bear it all the same?
Yes, I want to know too. I want to understand what happened here.
If you say so. Before I do, though, just know that this isn't an immutable fact, but simply my understanding of the situation as it stands now. You and the rest of Arcs managed to fight back the profound darkness and keep it from corrupting Nefarious. That battle probably wore down the powers of the profound darkness, letting Persona, its vessel, rise to the surface. Persona saw a chance and seized it. As soon as that opportunity appeared, they unleashed their power.
You're talking about the time stream, right?
Exactly. They turned back time for themselves to just before the profound darkness was resurrected. Bringing along something with such massive photon energy as the profound darkness meant that was the limit they could turn back the clock. Thanks to that, the profound darkness was bound to the moment just before it was revived on Nefarious. But time was only rewound, not altered forever. It was bound to try and revive itself again, here. When it did, Arcs, and more specifically, you, would be there to fight and weaken it.
So it could be rewound again, right back to before the profound darkness was revived. Over and over again. For all of eternity. So you're telling me they're just trapped in a loop, repeating the same battle forever? That's terrible! Isn't there something we can do to save them? There must be.
Right. I have the same nagging fears about all of this. There's no telling how long this cycle will persist. Sure, it worked this time. But what next time? Or the next? What about the 10th time around? Not even I can find a solution to that. Even if I have time to focus on my calculations, I can't guarantee I'll find answers. But Persona and Shion have granted us at least this much time. We could have easily met our ends here, obliterated in our ignorance. But thanks to them, we still get to live to see tomorrow. We can't waste what precious little time we have. There has to be a solution out there somewhere.
Yes, we'll find it. I know we will. We have you after all. The one who helped me, who saved me. The answers we're after must be just ahead, in the future that you and Shion paved the way towards. So please, wait for us. I promise, we'll be back for you.
Oh, hey, Bone. Just don't run your... We're gearing up to... So just take care... I know how much you... Come to think of it. Well, that's... Listen. Do you know what kind of gift she could receive that would make her happy? I've been busting at the seams with things, and I just figured it'd be a way to show her I'm... Well, good point. But maybe something that'd make me happy to get, eh? Alright, I think I have an idea. Anyway, thanks for lending me an ear. I'll see you around.
You read me like a book. It's not to celebrate anything in particular. And besides, I never...
Both of you, let's just take it easy.
What are you doing here anyway, Clarice Grace?
I could ask you the same thing.
I wrapped up that job already.
That goes double for me.
Ah, that's a shame for you. And by the way, could you drop the predecessor already?
Unfortunately for you, she is my predecessor.
Matoi doesn't have an issue with it.
Oh, like you know what she's feeling. Maybe she hates it, right?
That cuts both ways. Maybe she's just too nice to admit she dislikes Miss Predecessor. Right?
To be honest, I don't really mind one way or another, I guess. Just pick one! I'm sorry. I wish I knew why I'm the one getting yelled at. Help me out here. I don't understand what's happening. I wish I knew. They approached me.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I didn't just come here to
I didn't come here to pick a fight either, but someone... So you both wanted to talk to me about something?
No, nothing like that.
You're completely fine. Then what's the matter? Terrace! Oh, don't these flowers grow on Nevarius?
Are you serious?
We had the same idea!
Both of you wanted to give me these? Well, you've just done so much for me. And I wanted to give you something to show how much I appreciate it.
I thought and thought about what to give you until these flowers suddenly popped into my head. I had a feeling they'd probably make you happy.
I did wonder if it'd be better to give you something a little fancier.
But these were the right choice after all, I think. I adore these flowers. Haven't I said so? Thank you so much. But I'm actually even happier.
Hey, great timing. You really don't have to try and get through this all at once.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to stay focused on those walls of text?
No, really, we're only making matters worse by cramming like this. There's something I want to talk to you about.
And what might that be?
I want to get you up to date on everything. I'm planning to gradually step back from overseeing the everyday operations of ARCs. I'll still make the calculations and predictions. There's a number of reasons why. For one, I've seen how but more than anything else, I want to focus on figuring out how. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure there is a way to start. The only thing holding the profound darkness back right now is you. Or rather, Persona. You push back the profound darkness, chipping away at its power. Persona emerged from its weakened state, and used their powers to activate the time stream. They keep turning back, so they keep doing.
But that means Persona has to keep...
Exactly. They're sacrificing themselves for the benefit of us all. The thing is, we can't be sure how long this cycle will last. That's exactly why I want to focus on my calculations and find us a way to get everyone out alive. But, unfortunately, it seems we've got a situation on our hands.
Often?
I didn't... Well, you see, so there's Yusi, right? Something came from her, or from somewhere. Or was maybe, like... just... Can you come with me right now?
He seemed...
His vitals all check out, so this is clearly no... It seems a new future that no one yet knows is beginning to come to fruition before our very... I have a feeling this may be the final divergence matrix I give you. I'm trying to devise another way to visualize the possibilities, but... For now, just...
Oi! Over here, mate! Sorry to pull you all the way here, but fastest way is...
Now you're here too? This keeps getting blown further and further out of proportion.
But you see...
Oh, a visitor. Did you come all this way just to see me? You must be the ARC's operative these two mentioned. My name is Aurora. Pleasure to meet you. I guess that name wouldn't ring a bell for you, would it? Here, let me put it in terms you'd understand. You may know me as the very first apprentice. The original, you could say. Ouch! What was that for, you barbarian?
That's something, really. Calling yourself the original? Big talk for someone who barely even remembers being apprentice.
That's quite rich coming from an incompetent swine like you.
You see why I couldn't explain this? Not only did I not get it, but neither does Yusi. This cheeky little miss was certainly born out of Yusi, calling herself apprentice.
Often, do me a favor and don't use the word born here. The thought makes me gag.
Right back at you, barbarian woman. I'm stuck looking like a child due to your complete incompetence and inadequacy. Although, I can't deny it's nice to be young again like I'd hoped. Let me make this clear. I don't have the foggiest idea as to why I've been revived. All I can tell you for certain is that I've merged with Euclita here. We're literally inseparable, much to my dismay.
On that point, we agree.
Aha, well, seeing that you're so miserable, you must love the company. I've hit a dead end asking these two. Any idea as to why would I, a faint echo left in Apprentice, have suddenly appeared now in... What? Are you saying the profound darkness has come back? Again?
Explain that again.
Do try opening a dictionary sometimes, Euclida.
If you want to know more, a nice quid pro quo, if that phrase still means.
Who exactly do you think you are?
I used to be known as a goddess, I'll have you know. Well, seeing as I've returned to the plane of existence, I'd like to have a look around this planet. Maybe we'll find a way to unbind me from you, dear Euclita. Who can say?
I'll hold you to your promise.
Hang on a tick, Yusi. We ought to tell Shao. You'll do it. Thanks a ton, mate. You've saved my life about 4 ways from Friday. Oi, Yusi! Wait up!
Look who's come around this way again. Such a pleasure. Oh, I grow weary of this. Not to mention this snore of a planet. Everywhere you look, it's sand, sand, and more sand. It's just sad. What did you call it? Lily-paw? Can't recall if I've ever ruled this one.
More importantly, apprentice, I think it's time you explained what you meant when...
Please do watch your tongue, dearest. What else would I mean but what I said? Don't you know the story of how the profound darkness arose in the time of we photoners? Yes, we photoners were responsible for creating that great evil. We never expected something so vile. We scrambled and scraped for a plan, a solution of sorts.
How'd you manage to steal away a massive, awful thing like that?
Let me see. The profound darkness sees all beings that use photons as its foes. No matter how far away, it hunts them, bent on erasing them. Our answer? We forced all our photons into one single person and sealed them away, together with the profound darkness, obviously.
You did what?
I don't know or care exactly what the process involved, but a good Admiral friend of mine told me that's what happened.
That's horrible.
Horrible? How? It was the best possible solution. All it took was one person's sacrifice to save everyone else. Why are you acting like a goody two-shoes in this situation anyway? You were the original apprentice.
Goody two-shoes. Maybe I am. But now I'm actually indignant about it. I knew it. It's not just my memories.
Of course, Darkfall still handed our butts to us after we sealed them away, so I don't have much of a leg to stand on.
You really don't.
I'm getting bored with this area.
Hey, mate. Glad you're here. Aurora's giving us shiploads of headaches, as usual. But hey, Yusi's not all hung up. I think having someone else... Well, come to think of it, Io and Fourier took...
They said the same thing about changing the administrative structure back in our day, too. Trust me, you don't want to do that. It'll turn out much worse than you think. Take it from someone who's been there. Come to think of it, you smell a bit like Shion. What is Shion up to these days? Huh? So there's something like a copy of Shion around. I see. So Shion has passed on, huh? I guess. So there's still a copy of Shion around.
but the original is gone. That sure brings back old memories. We tried to make copies of Shion too, you know. But we failed every single time. This was back during the fall of the Photoner civilization. We tried to copy Shion so we'd have someone to run our organization, which was pretty bloated after we expanded it to the whole universe. The first one's specs were perfect, but we couldn't control it at all. We ended up throwing it into subspace.
You can't just do that to living beings, putting them in subspace or alternate dimensions.
You're right, it was pretty awful of us. That must be why we paid such a heavy price. After countless failures, we finally succeeded at making a copy we could control. Or so we thought. Unfortunately, it ended up inheriting every malicious thought or greedy desire
And it became the profound.
That's right. Human desire and malice are despicable things. That's how people, I mean all of them, really...
How do you know so much?
Me? Give orders? Huh, as if. I couldn't have been less interested. I only cared about one thing, making sure I was beautiful. I was the most beautiful of the Photoners. I could have any man in the universe that I wanted. I was known as the goddess of beauty. Military officers, politicians, all men fell victim to my charm. And get this, anyone lucky enough to spend the night with a beauty of my caliber couldn't help but spill their deepest secrets. I heard all sorts of things. Something. Stories of power struggles so awful they would make you sick. Words strung together by nothing but hate. There's nothing uglier than people who... Not that I was any better. I was desperately kicking down any women I saw.
Very much.
King